Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. You guys, Giant just got home, and life is slowly returning back to normal. Today, we're going to be looking at the developer's note. Specifically, we're going to be talking about pets because the pets seem to be a little bit controversial depending on who you talk to. So we'll be going over some of that. And I do just have some feelings and some feedback I want to express about the final part of the Genie event, because I feel like there's some things that were really unfair with the ranking for people. And I think there were also things that were really frustrating for people. So let's go ahead and dig in. So first off, if you go through the developer's letter, pretty much it's pretty standard. We knew Fight for the Throne was coming. I'm surprised it's not implemented already. I thought it was going to be implemented this week, but they didn't implement it. So they're saying it's either coming basically next week or the week after. Personally, I don't think it's the most exciting feature that they're going to be releasing because only 4 kingdoms are going to be able to participate and it's bi-weekly. What's more interesting and what's caught my attention is the pet system. Now, they kind of go on and talk about how, pets are lovely little creatures, that whenever you're in a peaceful area, they will spawn next to you. And they also talk about being able to give benefits, passive benefits to your character, such as Territe drop increase and item drop increase. Now, the Territe drop increase is really interesting because anything that increases Territe is going to be very beneficial and very important. But how you acquire these pets, you can only acquire them from summon tickets that can be purchased in the Asterite shop. Now, this is a little bit problematic because this means this type of content isn't really going to be accessible by everybody. Even, players like myself who are, potentially ranking in Lava Valley, who are at least getting some mild amount of Asterite, like we may not be able to actually get enough summon tickets because it seems like you're going to need to roll on a gacha for the summon tickets. No information on that. I hope it would be just a flat purchase. That would be nice. But if they come in and the pets are like 90,000 Asterite, that's going to be really difficult to acquire. Almost impossible for someone who's free to play. Almost impossible for someone like me who's ranking in Lava Valley. Like literally, we would have to see more sources of Asterite, or potentially we would have to see conversions from Territe to NKA, which would be very weird and rare, I would think. I don't think very many people are converting their Territe to Asterite just because the amount that you would need is so astronomical. And even at my level, with the amount that I've whaled on the game, I still hardly, I farm maybe 300 to 400 Asterite a day. If I'm semi-trying, if I'm really trying, I could probably get 900 per day. But that would still take like 5 days to get one, NKA token. So there's a lot of things and a lot of concerns I have with this. I do know that they were planning on expanding the Asterite shop. I know they were planning on also expanding the NKT and the NKA shop, or implementing a shop for those, which I haven't seen anything about. So I'm going to kind of hold my judgment on this one. I'm not sure pets are going to be the end of Ni no Kuni. I've had a couple people message me and say it is going to be the end of Ni no Kuni, or that this is just like another nail in the coffin. Again, though, I'm curious what the rest of you guys think. I am going to just kind of wait and see. I think this could be really good if maybe they were like the summon chests where you get, I don't know, 10 per week potentially with your rewards, and then you can get lucky to get a pet. That would be great. It could also completely be broken, right? It could completely be like 90,000 to get a pet. So very interesting, and lots of things to think about here. Would definitely encourage people to probably buy Asterite more, which if you're an American citizen, like forget that. There's a couple other things I wanted to touch base on too. They did talk about a couple other expansions that they're going to be doing. So They're going to be doing some UI improvements for costumes and mounts, solo training mode, and an account sign up on the PC version. They also talk about easier use of Lucky Pot and street stalls, combine all features for toys, which for me is crazy because, you know, I literally get probably 20 toys per day from doing familiar adventures, so I'm really excited for that. Cutscene skip feature for alternate characters. I'm pretty sure we already have that. But what's interesting to me the most here is that it does show that they're working on the PC version of the client, which is very fascinating to me. It also shows that, you know, very similar with the most recent update, how we got the Vulcan and the Silverbeard puzzles. We're starting to see some content that is GL exclusive. And we're kind of entering into unknown areas, and we're also getting costumes that have been more recently released on Korea and Taiwan. So it does open up the door for us to potentially get things earlier or to get our own brand of things. So very interesting overall, I think. And I think it's very nice to see the GL version of the game kind of go in their own direction, even if they don't know how many squares need to go into a Vulcan puzzle. In terms of concerns, I did have a couple of concerns and a couple frustrations with the Genie event. Specifically, the ranking system for the Genie event was extremely frustrating. You know, I, of course, could rank in top 10, but if you are like a mega whale, right? A lot of the mega whales were able to rank on a lot of their alt characters just because they have so much CP from their main jobs. And hopefully that gap, you know, widens in the future. I have mixed feelings on it because I think if I was a mega whale, right, and I invested so much money into the game, I deserve to be ranking in multiple areas, right? But at the same time, it pushes out players who are moderate spenders on their classes that are also like primarily focused on a single class. So I would like to see just like slight changes to the rankings where maybe you need to choose what class you're going to rank on. I think that would be better than what we were seeing, where it was kind of a free-for-all and the top 4 players on the server have 4 rankings, right? That, you know, are not perfect, but that most players are going to struggle, and it'll push out spending players on the game. You know, it's just one of those things where I had to buy a ticket in order to get up my score, and, you know, I pushed myself into that top 10 ranking, and, you know, Kurohawks, who I talk about quite a bit on stream and in videos, I knocked Kurohawks out, and I felt bad about it. I felt bad that, like, my ranking pushed Kuro out when there were 4 people who that's not their main jobs and they were already ranking that high, right? I did like the damage bonus, like where you got rewards based off of damage tiers. I feel like that would be better overall. But we'll have to wait and see. I feel like a permanent implementation of, like, you know, when you got the rewards at 4 million and 9 million and then you got them at like 50 million and 100 million, that would have been much better, right? Finally, I do want to just point out as well the chest problem. The chest problem was, if you guys didn't see on stream, I did accidentally open all 4 chests from my ranking across multiple classes on the same job, and on the same character, and there was no warning at all, and I didn't get the glamour item for all 4 of my characters. I only got it for 1, and then it just gave me duplicates of like a Genie lamp, which really sucked because I wanted the mask on all of my alts. So that would have been really nice if there was a warning, or if it only let you open 1 on your character. You know, just another thing that's like these small quality of lives would have been really good for this event. And hopefully they listen to this feedback, and hopefully people, you know, someone out there at Netmarble is watching this and they're like, oh, okay, you know, we need to make sure to do that. That would be awesome. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Again, I hope you guys are all having a great rest of your day. I'm happy. Giants back. Life is back in the normal routine. We'll see you guys on stream Sunday night. Hope you guys are all hyped for Double Drop this weekend, and I will catch you guys next time.